Hello everyone. If you're watching this video, it means that I am on the way to or already in Ames for the next phase of my life. Man, I've got so much to say. I don't even know where to start. Here is what you guys are going to see on your end. You're going to see this video and then the Paper Mario finale, and then that's all I'm guaranteeing for the next 3 months. So the way that Iowa State is structured right now in these crazy times we live in, I'm starting school on the 17th, and we are going just about non-stop until the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And then after that, I'm coming home for about a month and a half. So until then, I guarantee nothing as far as the channel goes. I'm hoping, especially with everything going on, that I will have time to do some things occasionally, but I will probably lean away from gaming for a while. I'm not going to start any new series. I might go back and touch up a few things. I've had suggestions to go back to a couple games briefly, but I guarantee nothing until November 25th, which is the day I come back. A lot in my life has changed since the start of this channel. September 27th, 2018 is when I put up the very first video on this channel, the Hello YouTube. That was 2.5 minutes of cringe of just me talking. Since then, I've learned a lot about myself, and I've learned a lot about life. Life is gonna suck. Time and time again, you're just not gonna want to get out of bed and do anything, but you gotta do it because there are people counting on you, and if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Yes, I've had my days where I've been like, I've had some days recently where I've been like, why do I do this channel? Why stuff like that. But I am so glad that my dad, first of all, had faith in me to start this channel because he knew it was something I was very passionate about, and he shelled out over $1,200 to get me all my stuff. Granted, I am using this computer for college. All the YouTube stuff he bought me, I can use in college as well, so that's probably half the reason he bought it too. But yeah, it has certainly been a great journey. I hit 100 before college, and I'm hoping I can get a couple guys up there to hop on the channel before I come back. But it has certainly been a learning experience. Going into this, I was thinking that my dream job would to be a YouTuber who works just non-stop, and I have learned that I really don't want that. As much as I love this, it is hard work. For one video, for the Paper Mario videos that I have been doing, it is about 2 hours, up to 3 to film the video. Then since I have Elgato, I have to wait another hour or 2 to have the file processed so I can edit it. Then I edit for 2 hours, and then I supervise and upload for an hour and a half, 2 hours. So all that together is like a full day of work. I don't want to do that every day. I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to stop YouTube for good. I'm not. I love this. But my dream for what I want has shifted in these last 2 years especially. I'm not sure how many of you really know this or have really been paying attention, but this summer I was asked to come and help the Linn-Mar baseball team, the high school where I graduated from. I was asked to help them live stream games, and then once we had the live stream down, they let me do play-by-play for games, and I absolutely love it. And I am going into college for radio broadcasting. Well, journalism with an emphasis in radio broadcasting, but that's a mouthful, so I just say journalism or radio or whatever. But this summer was just so much fun. I was out in the sun. I was on painful bleachers, sitting for hours a day, and I had to go to the chiropractor twice a week, but I loved every minute of it. It was fantastic. I worked with two amazing people in Ian McKinney and Luke Paulette. Luke actually gave me a new cord for my microphone since the older one was like fraying at the end down here. And he's like, just take it, man. And it was really nice of him to do that. So yeah, as far as college goes, my main priority is to just keep my head down, stay healthy, and get good grades. I'm taking a statistics class that is 4 days a week. That will probably kick my butt, but the goal for that class is survival. So I will survive that and then move on. The rest of them are like baseline journalism classes, a history class, and then like some required library class for every incoming freshman. I would like to see myself in the future, like maybe when I'm done with college and like doing my first radio job, maybe I'm doing like 2-3 videos, like kind of like what I do now, posting every 2 to 3 days, maybe stretch it out to every 4, like at least 2 videos a week. I would love to do that in the future. And one thing that's always been in my head, it's like, oh, if I make this successful enough, this could be like a side hustle where I make like a couple hundred a month if I play my cards right. So who knows? We'll see how much this grows. It'll probably help once I get my name out there and people see what I'm actually doing career-wise, and this can help with my career. But this is not going to be my main focus anymore. Quarantine is a different animal for everybody. I hit YouTube really hard, but at the same time, I hit it so hard I let school slip a little bit, and my parents were not happy with that, and I cannot blame them one bit. So I can't let that happen in college. I'm paying a good amount of money to go to Iowa State. Well, my parents are, and I thank them for that, but I'll be paying down the road pretty soon. So Iowa State is my main focus. Iowa State is what I have been working for pretty much my entire life. I've been waiting my entire life to go to this university and make new connections and just start my life. As many memories as I have made in this Marion town, I've outgrown it. I've outgrown this place. I'm just gonna say it. And I'm ready to move on to bigger things. This YouTube journey has been surreal. It has been fun. I have put my blood, sweat, and tears into this channel nonstop for 2 years. And some of my friends who don't hit the YouTube as hard as I do, they may have more subscribers than me, but they always say to me, dude, you're the best YouTuber out of all of us. You put in all the work, and I really appreciate that. Like Brady, Castlecheck, McWoozy, who hasn't uploaded in a while, but he knows the struggle of YouTube as well. Couple other people out there. I appreciate your support. I would not be where I am today without all of you, especially Brady and Castlecheck. Both of them have been key to my growth. They've both been supporting me on their social media. They've been just supporting me in person, and just a bunch of other small guys. Like nobody is where they are without help. And one of the hardest things for me to do as a person is accept help. I am very, very stubborn. Anybody who knows me at least halfway well knows that. I'm a very stubborn person. I'm kind of set in my ways, but I've had a lot of help to get to where I am. But that doesn't mean I don't do a lot of it myself. Like I've spent many late nights editing, supervising uploads. My dear sweet girlfriend has waited on me to get videos done and posted before I call her. We usually have our late night calls, so thank you, Patricia, for putting up with my YouTube stuff. I am going to miss this place. There have been a lot of memories here, whether they be good or bad, and for better or worse, they have made me into the person that I am today, and I'm going to take what I've learned from my family, my friends, my mentors, teachers, all those people. I'm going to take all that and use it at Iowa State. And I'm going to try and make my impression early. I'm already in contact with KURE 88.5, Ames Alternative. That's the way they want me to say it once they get me in there. I'm in contact with the radio station. I'm not sure if they'll have anything for me right away, but I have my foot in the door as far as the Ames radio station. And every time I film one of these videos, I feel like I'm missing so much. And when I end the recording and I'm editing, I'm like, oh, I should have said that, I should have said this, but I don't know, man. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I know that it means me taking my foot off the gas, and I know I will probably lose some of you, and that's okay. I've been too hung up on views and sub count these last 2 years, and not having my foot on the gas is not going to help me these next 3 months. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. When I get back during Thanksgiving / Christmas, winter break, whatever they're going to call it, I'm going to put my foot on the gas real hard, because school will be done for the semester and I will be here. And knowing winter, the whole situation will probably ramp up with it being flu season and all. So that will certainly be interesting, especially with the election and all that. I'm not going to get into that. What I am going to get into is what I am planning to do over winter break. The PS5 is coming, people, and I'm going to spend a stupid amount of money on that PS5 and the games that come with it. What I am planning to do during that time, I am hoping that I can film some Spider-Man games. I'm gonna get MLB The Show 20 with Javi on the cover just because it's Javi, and I might do a little bit of that. I might play around with that. I'm gonna get all the sports games. I'll play around with those. I think there's a built-in game with the PlayStation that looks really cool that I'll also try. And I'm not gonna announce what I'm thinking right now. It will go in a much different, more mature direction as far as content is concerned, but I'm not going to decide that until the winter months. So PS5 content is coming. There will be a PS5 unboxing. I'm gonna be spending a lot of money once I get back. And as far as Nintendo content goes on the Switch, I believe there are a lot of remakes in the works, like Super Mario Sunshine. I think Mario Galaxy is getting remade. I'm sure I'm forgetting one, but I am 100% for that. I've never played Mario Galaxy. It looks absolutely amazing. I will happily play that. I will happily play any remake that Nintendo makes that has anything remotely doing with Mario. So I'll be spending money on that. So don't you guys worry. Once I get back from college, I will try and go back to what I've been doing right now, posting every 2 days, or maybe little things every day. I mean, I'm going to be up in my dorm room alone for 6 days because my roommate's from Texas and he's not getting up until 2 days before class starts. So I might be bored enough to make a couple videos, but again, I'm not promising anything. Nothing is guaranteed until late November. Nothing. But I'm hoping I have enough time to like maybe do some meme videos, do some Blue Sports stuff. I was granted football tickets for this season. I have not decided whether or not to cancel them because out of everybody that I know, I have probably been the most careful. And I did test negative the other day when they were swabbing students. Okay, don't get a COVID test. They're not fun. I learned the other day that I have more nose space than I thought because they shoved the Q-tip all the way up and then we went. So yeah, not fun. I'm going to be very careful. If worst comes to worst and I do get the virus, there is isolation housing. I will be in my room alone for 14 days. I will most likely document what is happening and then put it on YouTube. And yeah, that's what I'll do, just to, because a lot of young people out there in the US are not being as careful as they should be. So my mother always says to me and my siblings, like, we can control us. We can control how we handle this. So we've all been kind of shutting in, staying safe. Like we're not a very social family to begin with. We're a sports watching family. We watch a lot of Cubs baseball, unless the Cardinals
go to a casino and screw everything up, and we have to fly back home because they went to a casino. But I'm not going to get into that right now.
I've been talking for a while. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. Well, I guess I'll end with this. Thank all of you so much for making these last 2 years awesome. I've absolutely loved this. I will continue to do this as much as I can because I love it so much. It's something that I feel like I'm good at. A lot of people have told me that I should have a higher sub count, but I feel like Brady always says to me, and my girlfriend, they're like, you're gonna have that one video and it is going to just launch the channel. And the head shaving video back in February, I want to see how many views that's at now, because every time I look it's higher. Like, that gets multiple views a day still. I think it was almost at 2050 the last I checked. To 2,080 views right now, so that's still steadily getting views. That's by far my best video. Like, what's my next closest one? The Animal Crossing video where I put the Blathers meme on the front is the next best one with 418. Then the 2020 Cubs with 277. A lot of my Animal Crossing videos did very well, and then anything having to do with hair is like top 10. And then Hello YouTube's at 121. And yeah, I have a bunch of Animal Crossing videos that hit triple digits in its prime. So, alright, that's enough analytics. So, thank you all, seriously, so much for giving me joy and making this channel. I do it for me, but I also do it for you guys. I know you guys enjoy it, and I'm going to keep doing it. And I know I diversify a lot. I know a lot of you are here for the vlogs. A lot of you are here for the games. Some of you are even here for like the sports talk stuff, and honestly, all are welcome. I love everybody that comes into this little community that we've built here, and I hope it gets a lot bigger. I'm gonna, my original plan before the whole world situation was I was gonna print out like 500 like business cards with my channel on them, and I was just gonna hand them out to people, but that's probably not a good idea right now, and I don't have enough time to do that anyway. So yeah, I'll advertise a little bit up there, but yeah, as far as regular content goes, the Paper Mario finale comes out tomorrow, and then that'll be it. I'm hoping that I can put out a video here and there until late November, but I'm not promising anything. Thank you. I know I say it a lot, but I will say it forever, because you guys made me. No YouTuber is what they are without their fans. You guys made me. Maybe I made a little bit of you too. So, I'm Albluno. Thank you for joining me for these last 2 years of content. And as always, I hope you'll join me for what's next. Bye-bye.